Welcome to Sailing No Regrets. We're at the Saigon shipyard where Seawind manufacture the 1370s here. We are hull number 14. We were here in the beginning of December. It is now February 23. February 23. We'll leave on the 25th. So it's been 11 weeks, going 12 weeks, and we've gone from in the queue to in production. So we'll go in now and have a look and see how far along we've got in that time frame. No regrets too. Yeah. He's big. So when we were here last, that was December, and they were starting to make it. Yeah. So in 3 months, that's a lot done. That's a huge amount. So you can see all the internal linings are in. Bathroom's in. That's the bathroom lining. Cabin linings. So this is 12 weeks. All the grid flooring's in. All the cabin liners are in. Oh, that's a huge amount done. Air conditioning vents in as well. So is the grid floor all glued in as well now? That's all set?
That's all stuff ready for the deck to go on. All trumping, and there is for electric cables, cables and so on.
Yeah.
So this one's for, because we've got fuel engine, we run the cable and put it out from one side to the other.
Yep.
We're running angle of steering.
Hey madam, you look little down there. You don't realise how big it is till you do that. I know, it looks just like nothing, and then you pan up and you go, man, it's big. So that's the top deck.
About a month behind.
But yeah, but you fix it in the.
Yeah, just put all onto preparing for that. Looks like they've got the box ready. Setting the bulkhead.
Yeah, ready for the cupboards.
Yeah. Whole deck assembly is a 4-week cycle.
4 weeks.
Yeah, so they're probably halfway through. It's finished with pretty much like that.
Oh wow, yeah. Oh, I didn't.
So every 4 weeks, one of those things goes on.
We're at the Seawind factory, and it is a Saturday, and it's and they still have about 70% of their workforce working. So this is their 6th day, so they get a bit of overtime. So we're just doing a bit of Insta 360.
Here's your engine bay. So you've got good room. Step down at the front. Yeah. It's a squeeze, but you've got access down the sides. And obviously at the real front of the engine, but obviously you can get in from the shaft and that one as well. I'd say there's actually very good access. The holding tank is fantastic. It's a dead straight pipe through to the outside hull. So we've got the hatch with a cover, all both separately glued on, so we've got 2 points of failure. So what's the little catch for?
That's a harness point, you have to take that.
Oh, for if you're inverted, you can harness to it.
So you don't fall off the boat.
So where we used to have to run the ropes around the boat underneath, we just clip on there if we're coming to it. Lightning protection?
Yes. This is to the Australian survey standard, which is the toughest one to meet.
Okay. Notice how the tank, you actually can get to it later if you had to.
You can pull the tank out. So
Yeah.
this is removable, and you do need to pull the fitting out the front end of the tank while we have the port there, and then the tank can be slid out.
So how long is it? How
Goes
far?
all the way from there to here.
Alright, so it's quite long and skinny.
Yes. So the only way we can do it to make it, you can remove it.
Remove it out. So there's a lot of baffles in it, obviously, then.
Yeah, there's 9 or 10 baffles.
Yeah, okay, so it's very extensively baffled. When I'm sailing, I regularly stand on the engine cover here, and I hang on. So one of the improvements is this handle up here. The grip, the channel's so much deeper, like I used to hang on my 1260. So there's a really good improvement. Glad they've added that in. In the first design coach roof, there was a minimal gutter edge, and it was found that you tended to hold this when moving forward or aft, even though there is a stainless steel grab rail. To improve this design, Seawind have changed the saloon roof mould for all later boats, making this higher, and have been attaching a raised moulding to the first few boats. You can see the ridge, much deeper. That's a really good improvement. The first design dinghy davits came out of the transom on an angle, but was found to not quite give enough clearance for the outboard when left on the tender for blue water passages. The new design allows the tender to be lifted higher, lock the tender into place to stop swaying forward and aft, and give a fall to allow water in the tender to drain away.
Yeah.
James also said that this is now 6-to-1, not 4-to-1,
Yep.
which means pulling the motor will just be easy hand job, we don't need to.
It'll be much lighter than a 4-stroke.
Yeah. So this is 10 or 11 weeks work in amongst Christmas break, New Year's break and TET, their biggest break of the year for 2 weeks. And you can see behind us, the boat is incredibly well progressed. Quite amazed actually with just how fast they've come along.
Yep.
And as we were talking to James yesterday, the production is ramping up, they're getting more efficient, they're getting the last of the first boats out, and then they've got a real production line going. So really good and really looking high quality, very good product. So very exciting, only a few months to go.